Hey, Valerie. So, on a site like this, where it's obvious that it's dated and it's just not contemporary, it doesn't look up to date. Slides of are skewed and thing logo update. Just things look just a little out of date. Here's what you can always remember. Hey, we have some place where we can start. It is so much better from starting from scratch because you can, just you can step forth from this site to the next site. It's so much easier than starting with absolutely nothing, having no experience of what your web presence was. So take that and be happy with it. So we're on the homepage, update that logo, get these slides straightened out, tell the story of what's happening on each slide. It's all storytelling now, right? Social media, Web 2.0. Have we gone to Web 3.0? I don't know. But tell a story. Each one of these. They're holding up stuff for what? They're all kneeling down because it's, this person, maybe it's your husband. I think that's you. It's, what are we doing? What's going on here? So tell your stories, and then hopefully those stories will lead to conversions, we would call them. Things that you want people to do. Fill out a form, donate some money, things like that. Schools and connecting ministries. So just taking all the design elements to the wayside, right? Let's just focus on the content. So these look like either sister programs or things that are going on. So those can get put in a box. Looks like we got a watermark background. I am not a big fan of background images with text over on top of them, although I can read this and it's fine. I like that we got some video. Video's hot, right? So we got something going on. Okay, we got some times when things are available for people. We might want to elevate that just a little bit. And just ignoring the skewing that's going on with this map, having a location on there for people to know where it is that you have a physical presence is huge. And social Twitter only if they're being used. Only if they're being used. Membership information, sure. Kenya, why is that important? So we should probably not just have a picture there, but also tell a story. So let's just jump up top. I'm sure these are all okay. These are all within. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to go anywhere. I did notice that this wasn't built with any kind of CMS, so if this is a hand rolled situation, then hats off to whoever put it together. I remember, you know, rolling websites, hand coding back in the day. I've been doing this for, oh gosh, I hate to date myself, but I've been doing it for over 25 years. I had a really good mentor back in the 90s who was ahead of the game, and that's kind of where I started. Ended up getting a job at Western, worked there for 19 years before they laid me off because of COVID reasons, because they thought, I don't know, they could save money by farming that out to a couple design firms in Muskegon, which is great because the silver lining is I'm here and I'm able to do whatever I want now. Again, design stuff aside, I would just look at this content, rip out a few things, that we can, like all these words are not getting read. Just to surprise. So what you want to do is just like grab that little snippet of like, you know, find out where, you know, Bishop Cunningham walks as an apostle. Boom, pop that up here somewhere besides the set gifts. I don't know what that means. Oops, that's an image. We'll take care of that. Celebrating 25 years of ministry, I think, is a good thing. That should be elevated because that shows that you've got discipline. I mean, you're not going to have this thing going on without being around for 25 years. Yeah. Okay. Great. This is another, whatever. Yeah, we got a bunch of white dead space. That's easy to fix. Again, another great example of like, wow, we've got pieces in place. Now we just need to move them around and just, make them pretty. Mission and vision. Almost my right up there with my least favorite pages, along with resources or links. This is good though. Got another video. That's nice. I like having video because the deal with video is that sometimes, especially if you're looking for content, you can watch a video and then this guy will say something and you're like, "Oh, that's a header. Let's pull that nugget out and put it up there." And maybe that's where these words actually came from. But so I would get rid of mission and vision because that's there's a thing called show don't tell. So we want to show people things. We want to tell our stories. This video is showing us. The words and stuff are kind of just, I don't know, like, don't tell me you're going to equip and transform this generation through the inspired word of God. Show me that you're doing that. And so we're probably getting shown through the video. We're going to get shown through some of the work that you've probably done with the community. So those are the things that we want to elevate. Now, I'm not saying that we can just just get rid of this stuff. We'll display it in a different way and get the same message across. Sorry, I say it with a T. I'm kind of from the South and I'm working on it. Mission, vision, new members. We have membership. Can people sign up? Do things? Okay. Looks like we got some forms. Those are things that could probably get automated into a web form. Make your life a little bit easier. Have a nice little list, spreadsheet. Not do that stuff by hand, right? News and events. Oh, calendars. So calendars are only good if you have, content that is current. Oh, bam, 2022. That's what I like to see. So this is something that we should. Oh, okay. So it's like a Google embedded thing that is kind of showing just a few things. That's fine. I might change that from a month view to a list view. Again, that's design stuff. We don't have to worry about that. This is just a graphic. Okay, download calendar events, fast calendar. I'm not sure what that is. I don't want to go into this too much. But I would elevate this, This to me looks like, pow, get that thing right on the homepage. Maybe I'm just a sucker for fireworks, but I love it. People are smiling, and it's, this speaks. So, I don't know. It's one of those rare occasions where I would say, hey, take that thing and make it 100% bigger. Fill the page up with that. Funny enough, go to Jet's Pizza and see how they're serving up, like, the idea of what are you looking for? We have it. So, or what are you looking for? We're not the right place. And then send them on their way, or help them find the next place, that they're looking for. Oh, sorry, you're looking for some other community service or some kind of other outreach. Don't just kick them to the curb. This probably isn't showing up on the video, but I'm on a different page. I'm on this Kingdom Apostolic. I was raised Catholic, so I should be able to say apostle, but that word's throwing me off for a little bit. But this doesn't look like anything that we need to concern ourselves with. That looks like an external sort of situation there. This is all smelling like common website transfer. Web form, easy. I mean, simple when you know how, right? Let's see, media. So media, images, things like that. Oh, okay, this is a little bit different. Oh, books. Somebody's written some books. Daniel Cunningham. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I would elevate that for sure. But being published is huge. That takes discipline. That takes trust. That takes a lot of things other than just I don't know. Like, to me, this is relevant content, and it should be elevated. Publishing's not a joke. Media. So I don't find any of this useful without a story behind it. And there's our dancing lady. So click that. I mean, it's great and everything. There's Praise the Lord in the background. Love the drum set. But what is going on? So tell me a story. And I know that's work, but I can't make up a story for you. So this is where sort of Sherry comes in to help with like the writing and the editing, and I'm able to take those words and then put them onto a picture and try and make it look pretty for you. And try and get people, going to do the things that you want them to do. Donations. We dealt with this at Western all the time. Oh my gosh, that university would not exist without philanthropy and charity. And it's kind of funny. I always think that like it's a failed business model. If you've got to sort of supplement your business with philanthropy and charity, maybe that's a problem with capitalism, but I don't know. That's a different discussion. So donation, I don't think I saw this on the homepage, but definitely we would get this on. I mean, I saw it on the homepage from up here in the menu, but I would elevate this and get people to come here and do it as simply as possible. Again, ignoring all the design. So when you transition from what's going on up here and then bam, hit it with the black background, that can throw people off. They can hesitate and just be like, man, I don't know if these people I don't know if they've got it together, right? If it doesn't look coordinated. I like this image. It's powerful. So make it big. Spread that thing, completely from side to side. I've part of the package deal that doesn't get mentioned is that I have an account with Adobe so that we have access to all their stock photography. So we can grab an image. If this is copywritten, we can just grab an image that's very similar to this and use it. I've done it before with clients. So getting down to the last of it, affiliation. Okay. I mean, it's not clicking for me. Right. This is you. Okay. And some other stuff. I would just sort of present this differently so that I'm able to kind of understand it a little bit easier. Not that pictures and text are not easy, but I'm telling you, with everybody's living by the billboard right now. So it's like if it's not flashing, like that's how much time we've got to get people's attention, and they're coming here for a reason. Typically, they're probably trying to find out if you're open, if you're having services and stuff like that. So we should always have those hours readily available, on every page. We'll make it part of our footer. And then Africa. Okay, this is popping me out to a new site. It's probably not going to show up. Oh, it did show up. There it is. Apostolic. That's where I'm going to go for. Let's see what this is built in. Nope. It's might be a hand rolled situation. But again, I mean, if it's all pictures, images, and forms, it's so easy. It's it's easy for me. It's just with the way. What's not easy is sort of, well, it's not that it's complicated. It just takes time. You set up the framework, right, so that you can make it easy when people want to change text, change an image, move this to the top, move that down. No, I want that to appear on every page. No problem. Those are all things that we can do, and that are easy to do. Maybe this is one of those other sites that you're looking at, but let's just start with this baby here. And again, if there's activity on Facebook, that's popping up in a new window, so you're probably not going to see it. And on Twitter, if there is action going on there, then that's great. We can feed that stuff into the current site and make it more dynamic, and people just want to feel like, one, they come to a site and the content says 2022 on it, right? it's current. That's why I want to get that one image of y'all doing your event elevated to the homepage, because then that lets me know as a user that the site is current. Secondly, just consistency between pages. Make sure everything's easy to read, that there are stories that create an empathetic touch point with me so that I am engaged with the website and that I want to be a part of it. And once I have that sort of commitment, then I'll go looking for those things that are really, that I was really looking for in the first place, which is probably services, times, maybe I want to volunteer, things like that. So you let me know what you really want to do. I'm going to assume it's get people to come physically to the church if that's a COVID, success story. I have no idea, and it's probably donations would be my best guess. So I don't know. That's probably it in a nutshell. I don't know if I hit every page, but that'll give us a good starting point.